There's a lot of talk about women with low libido, but what about the women whose libido is higher than her partner's and every time he says no, she feels rejected? Hi, I'm Nurse Sarah, a love and relationship coach, helping women reignite their love, intimacy, and deep connection with themselves and their partner. Nobody's really talking about the side of it. The assumption has always been that men want more and women want less. But that's not the reality of it for a lot of women. The ones living on the opposite experience are often the ones carrying something really heavy in silence. Because when she reaches for her partner and he's not in the mood, it doesn't just feel like a no to sex. It feels like a no to her. That immediate drop into rejection, into questioning herself, into wondering if he still finds her attractive, that is not about sex at all. That is a self-worth conversation. Here's the hormone piece most people don't know. Women produce testosterone too in the ovaries and the adrenal glands. And for some women, their testosterone is just naturally higher, which directly drives a stronger, more spontaneous desire. That is not a flaw. This is her biology and it's completely normal. But here's the part where it gets complicated. When her desire becomes the measuring stick for whether she feels loved, wanted, or secure, the sex stops being about pleasure and starts being about reassurance. And that is an exhausting place to live for her and the relationship. Her partner's libido fluctuates too because of stress, sleep, his own hormones, his own emotional world. But until she does the inner work of separating her worth from his desire, every no is going to land like a rejection. And that cycle will quietly erode the connection between them. This is where the self-love work and the honest communication with your partner becomes everything. And this is exactly the kind of layered, real work I do with my clients. I wanted to say this gently. I know how vulnerable this topic is. If you have ever felt ashamed of how much you want your partner, or devastated when he wasn't in the mood, or quietly convinced that something must be wrong with you, please hear me when I say there's nothing wrong with you. Your desire is not too much because the relief on the other side of it is real.